There we go. Kathy Rain 2. I never thought I would ever see this. Oh my god. Look at her. Kathy Rain riding in the rain. Look how fucking badass that looks. This is where all the time went. Just this menu. Look at this shit. I just look at this. Look at that fucking animation. I guess it's just moving background, but it's badass. Oh, okay. I probably won't even look at chat. I just want to play some Kathy Rain. This is like a documentation of if this game is gonna live up to my hype. Cause I'm hype as fuck. I love the first one. I played it twice because they re-released it instead of giving us a sequel. So finally, it's fucking here. Let's go. Yes, I played the fucking game. You want to see a recap? No, because I've just played it. Like, I guess we'll look at the recap. Spoilers if you haven't played the first game. I mean, it's been like a year since I played it.
In 1995, my grandfather died in Conwell Springs, my hometown.
All right.
I returned for the funeral after being away since childhood.
And then some shit happened.
In 19...
Oh, cool. It's like a... What the fuck? Oh, that's a cool way to do a recap.
I learned that my grandpa had been investigating strange occurrences surrounding a mysterious presence in the forest.
Some crazy
However,
shit.
Something happened to him in the woods, putting him in a vegetative state for over a decade. To solve this mystery, I teamed up with Eileen Summers, my college roommate.
Lesbians,
a Christian nerd and a biker badass. It was a match made in heaven.
You are a biker badass. I was gonna say you're speaking a little highly of yourself, but nah, you can.
A local church turned out to harbor a secret cult, worshipping the malevolence in the woods, referring to it as the old god. An endangered hallucinogenic flower, the red scythe, was somehow connected to the old god's power.
Eat that flower.
As we came closer to the truth,
the director's cut was better
the old god
than the
made
original.
himself known in dreams and visions.
They're
the
both
Crimson
good.
One, a scheming trickster. Things came to a head when the priest of the corrupt church, Isaac Price, abducted Eileen,
this would even be relevant in the new game.
God. I managed to track them down and have Isaac thrown in jail, but Eileen was in a catatonic state.
Sounded like it was just a new case.
The same fate as my grandfather.
Then you went into the fucking hole and you did
found my way into
the boss fight of adventure
science
games
in the depths of the forest.
The fucking puzzle
Greeted by the Crimson One,
same shit every time.
I descended into the old god's bizarre realm, a place straddling the line between the physical and the otherworldly.
I say that in a mean way, but I don't like the puzzle gauntlet shit usually in adventure games. But they did it well in Kathy, honestly. Usually it kind of sucks.
The powers of that place
one
tried to break me.
Dog shit.
My past trauma was manifested and turned against me, including my shadow, an evil doppelganger.
Okay, I forgot about that shit. Is that gonna be relevant?
I defeated these foes and emerged back into the real world. As I left Conwell Woods, I set the flowers ablaze to eradicate the evil at its root.
Yeah. So why is this even relevant?
In my absence, Isaac Price took the coward's way out in his jail cell.
And then
when I returned, Eileen had awoken.
But not really.
She was safe. It was time for us both to go back home.
Somebody just needed to go do the fucking puzzles this whole time. Grandpa didn't have to live like that. He could have just did them puzzles. Son of a bitch.
When I returned, Eileen had awoken.
He wasn't a badass biker.
She was safe.
Alright, I guess we're ready. This game is intended for mature audiences and contains graphic depictions of horror, explicit violence, suicide, and other disturbing imagery. Viewer discretion is advised. Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared of the pixels. Now, the first game was genuinely a little creepy. Okay, isn't this the same music? This is some nice pixel art. I bang them pixels. Oh, look at that shit. This is some nice pixel art. What the fuck?
We're closed.
Her design looks a little weird to me.
For fuck's sake.
But it's not bad. Damn, I love the fucking art.
Hey, kid.
Oh, Lucas.
Detective man.
Gee, what happened to you? Looks like
I
somebody's
don't
been
know.
through the
He
ringer.
looks like a detective.
You should mind your own business, old man, before I bring up your ex-wife.
I just
Hey,
like to be
now, I'm
drinking.
just looking out for a former student of mine. And you're always my business.
Oh, I bet I am. That's the only way a has-been like you could ever stay relevant.
Ha! Yeah, that must be it. Now, you gonna invite me in and just let me stand here like an
All right,
asshole?
get in here.
Fine,
old
come in then.
Dude.
You want some coffee?
I got enough, old sis, thank you very much. That brew you make is rancid.
Ugh.
Oh, I did that on purpose. I wanted to do detective work, not dumb chores like some
So
airbrained
he is
secretary.
a detective. I mean, fucking look at him.
Feigning incompetence, huh?
A
Clever
biker
move.
detective.
I guess so. I just wish that shrewdness of mine could make me some money.
But did she become
There's
a
my
fucking
segue.
detective?
Did you hear the news on the soothsayer?
I never took you for a sucker, Lucas. This is Cassidy. There's no way that reward is legit.
You're wrong. Mayor Adams is different. He's the real deal.
So why did we need a recap?
And you know this how exactly?
Well, I guess I'll figure it
Well,
out.
because it just so happens that I was hired to find dirt on the guy. I got nada. Zip. He's a total Boy Scout.
Whatever. We're still talking about a serial killer. Do I look suicidal to you?
Kinda. You passed out at noon, stinking of booze, and that eviction notice hanging over your head isn't doing you any favors.
That's none
Yeah,
of your concern.
I am
I'm
failed
handling
detective.
it. I just need a goddamn case. A normal
Yeah.
case.
One
Free
case.
of homicidal maniacs.
Don't know what to tell you, kid. Things are looking kinda dry on that front, you dig?
Oh, God.
Damn.
Please don't try to sound hip, Lucas. Your Dick Tracy imitation is cringeworthy
Come on,
enough.
he's doing a good job.
I suppose you could always pawn off that bike of yours.
She would never.
Buy you another month or two.
Damn, we're just a down on our luck detective.
Tell
How'd this
Mildred.
happen?
Lose the Catmobile? I'd
This
rather
lady
chop off
solved
my left
the
tit.
crazy murderer. She's like, I'm ready.
I may be a has
Let me at him.
but I'm fairly sure that self-mutilation won't do you much good. A couple $100K, on the other hand.
I love money just as much as the next girl, but, I mean, this isn't just a long shot. It's about as likely as Mildred turning vegan and taking up juggling.
Come on, one more case, for old time's sake. 50-50 split. How could anyone be
Yeah, I
my
mean, I need
rugged
some
charm
money.
in your youthful vigor?
I need money.
Lucas, we both know you're about as charming as a clown at a funeral. And the last time I saw my vigor was 3 tequila bottles ago.
All right. I know what I'm beating. I'll drop it.
Come on, take
Look.
the case.
Thanks for the tip. I might actually take a shot at that bounty, but
Oh,
you need to
I see.
accept
She's,
that
she's like, fuck
we're
you.
not
I
a
don't
team
need
anymore. We had a good
you.
run,
She's
but
like,
I
you're
have
just
my
a
own
damn
thing
quest
going.
giver. I ain't
Look,
giving you
see?
all the reward.
My name is on the frosted glass and everything.
I can respect that. You're not allergic to a little quid pro quo from time to time, though, are you?
Now,
I'll talk to you.
that I can do. That's how the world works anyway. It's all just an endless circle jerk of quid pro fucking quo.
Kinda, yeah.
I don't quite see things that way. But my door is always open if you'd like to discuss the case.
Sure. May the best woman win.
Damn.
You
she's
telling
like,
me I'd look good in a dress?
You
Lady
ain't
kid.
got no chance.
Bye,
Mr.
Lucas.
Dick Gumshoe.
Well, it's not like I have anything better to do. I should have information on the soothsayer somewhere in this room.
Alright, do we have the technology? Yes. We have the technology. The modern click adventure tech. I think it was in the other game. I don't even remember.
Thanks for the
Yeah,
headache,
it
you
had to be.
Mexican jerk.
It was a good bottle of tequila. I wish I had a bottle.
What bills? Never saw those. Nope, no siree.
Ugh. Check
Hmm,
that news.
Maybe there's something about the killings in these papers.
How are they killing? What's the method?
All right. I found a few interesting articles about the most recent murder.
Soothsayer. I imagine they're being like cut up or something, right? I'll read it. Okay. Hey, wait a minute. Isn't this that cabin from the first game? Or am I misremembering? Oh, maybe I'm misremembering. Deborah Sinclair was tragically taken. Yep, stabbed. I was right, yeah. In her iconic cabin, a signature mirror left on the scene made it clear that she had become yet another soothsayer victim. So, mirrors and stabbing. We're told by sources in the Cassidy Police Department that there are no signs of a break-in, and no items of value were stolen. The cause of death came as no surprise. Yeah, they got stabbed. Circumstances surrounding this crime are strikingly similar to the original casualty of the soothsayer, Rose Taylor, also a middle-aged woman, stabbed to death in her home. This makes 5 victims in 3 months. Okay, and the lack of results in the case is starting to anger the citizens of Cassidy. Mayor Adams gave the following statement on May 11th. I'll be the first to admit that I hope to see swifter progress concerning these killings. Well, now we got Kathy on the case. So we should be good. The police chief had no comment. Okay. We didn't really learn. We learned that they stab people. And they light mirrors. Maybe they're coming through the mirror and stabbing people. Oh, there's our victim. The famous writer's life. Okay, no, this was a different cabin. Well, I wonder why the first game was even mentioned in the recap. We'll find out. We are devastated to report that the 5th victim was none other than the acclaimed author. Okay, she wrote a book. She was slain on the anniversary. A simple coincidence, or do these murders have a deeper connection to the author? The murder in her retreat. Okay, we already knew that. Soothsayer task force. For now, the body is in the morgue. Establishing the facts. Okay, a bunch of bullshit. And it's sad. Okay. Grand opening. The burger place. Now that's some news. Let's go there, Kathy. Can I click on that? Add to my map? Oh, so Deborah.
All right, I think that's
Is
everything
she
I've
about
got on
to
Deborah
sum
in
it
here.
up for us, probably?
When I'm ready to leave, I should
Nope,
be able
okay,
to learn
good,
more about
good.
the other
We're not
victims at the
stupid.
library.
We can read. Thank you, Kathy, for not installing my intelligence. Okay. Although I'm probably gonna get stuck in this game and then I'll rage quit.
The city we're in, unfortunately.
Cassidy.
This looks like a pretty nice city. I mean, that's probably just a very way nicer picture than it actually is.
Various reference books and technical manuals.
Oh yeah, Kathy, he should read some shit. Look at that phone.
Thankfully, I don't need to make any calls right now. Every time I pick that
What
thing
year
up,
is
I pray
this?
there's still a dial
Wait,
tone.
it was on the newspaper. Is this the 90s? What the newspaper? 19. I can't see it. W back button. 1998. Okay, it's 90s. 98. Hey,
Who's
Mildred.
the best fluff ball?
Slap that kitty.
Couldn't agree
Damn, Kitty's
more.
got his whole fucking portrait. That's some budget showing off right there. Like, we got the fucking budget.
Mildred's abode.
The fact that I can even look at that. Is there gonna be a cat tree puzzle?
Nothing out there but a brick wall and a
Last
bucket
time
load
the
of
puzzle
misery.
was getting the fucking Wi-Fi working.
That cranky drawer is stuck good. I know Eileen had some magic trick to get it open.
Oh,
Too bad
Eileen's
she's
with
not
us, right?
around.
Where is she? Where's Eileen? What do I got? A lock
My
pick?
expert lock-picking set. No,
Well, use them. Oh, you gotta drag the shit.
I don't see any locks there.
Oh.
It's a plastic laminator, a machine used to encase paper and other thin objects in transparent plastic. I mainly use it for fake IDs.
Nice.
My radio, with a built-in cassette player. I prefer the quiet right now.
Come on, play it. Oh well. Oh, we get to see your room. Pretty nice. The chair doesn't look that comfortable. What's the lump in
I
the bed?
wish, but if I don't shape up and get some work done, I'm gonna end up sleeping somewhere way less comfy.
Yeah, this place looks pretty good. Kathy will automatically go to bed when you've completed all daily tasks. Okay, so it's that kind of game. Made in 2025.
I better put that away later, for Mildred's sake. That little rascal has proven that, yes, cats can get drunk.
Let me drink it. Let Kathy drink it.
How's it hanging, Lampy?
Why is he looking like that? Fix your fucking lamp. Why is there not a fix the lamp button? Just nudge it a little bit.
Still same old Cassidy. City of Gleam. Still
that
same
window.
old... I shouldn't need to bring that. There's storage on the bike if I need it.
What? No, come on.
Maybe later. The red one goes better with this set.
Alright, fashion.
Manhunt. I prefer their old material, but their latest album wasn't half bad. Oh, Cryptic Chaos.
Swoons.
Can't wait till they're back in town.
Swoons. Cryptic chaos that got her swooning.
My walk-in closet. It's a real mess in there. I better not open the door, or I'd risk spilling all sorts of shit out here.
Okay, yeah, let's not do
Nah, no fun alone and sober.
that. No, that's true. Very true.
It's a photo I took of the West End Bridge here in the city back in the day. Teenage Kathy had one of those artsy photographer phases. I
What's in the
better not
fridge?
open that. Wouldn't want the mold to spread.
Come on, Kathy. It's because Eileen ain't here to do shit.
I better not open.
Where's Eileen?
Standard electric oven.
Kathy don't cook shit.
Various spices and condiments, gathering dust.
Kathy too busy getting drunk and...
Keeps me in perfect timing.
Oh, is there a fashion?
Uh-oh. That's quite a tequila face you got there,
Oh,
Kathy.
yeah, a little bit. You look a little weird in this game. Not gonna lie to you. Fix it
Nah,
up.
I'll live with my current...
Eileen, where are you?
Eileen and me. Before Rain investigation started going downhill.
No!
We worked great together, didn't we? I wish things didn't have to go the way they did.
Why? But this feels like the third game. Where's that second game where we were working together with her? What the fuck? That could have been a whole game. I guess they're just like, nah. They had some good times. Now it's shit. And that's when the game starts. Get them
Various spices and condiments, gathering dust.
Why the fuck can I click on it? I can't grab them spices. Let me spice some shit.
Extra helmets. Eileen used to wear one of them when we... well, back when things were different.
Different. There's too much shit to click on. No, it's a point in clicking, but
Yeah.
damn.
I figured the room needed some extra groove.
I feel like it should be a different color if I can pick it up. Maybe it will be, I don't know.
Useful things for when the Catmobile needs a tune-up.
Yeah. Like, bro, that right there, that didn't even need to be.
Every biker worth her salt has got a box like this somewhere.
Fucking junk box, okay. Coffee?
Ugh, don't make me hurl. I'm way too hungover for coffee.
I think we looked at everything. Okay. There wasn't shit in here. Just Kathy bitching about everything. My detective
My private
certificate.
investigator's license issued last year.
You've only
I
been
was
doing it a
worried how
year?
Lucas would react, so I applied for it behind his back.
Oh, you were doing it with
I couldn't
a
have been more
man
wrong,
first.
though. That old fart has been nothing but supportive since then.
Okay.
Just outdated casework. Can't bring myself to take them down. An article in the Chicago Tribune about the Whitmore affair. My big
Okay,
breakthrough
so she
case
did have
last
some.
year.
So she's done some
I've
shit.
been meaning to get it framed, but I've been too busy with important things. You know, like drinking alone.
Kind of feels like it should have been the trilogy for real. That could have been a game. It's the lost game. Maybe they'll make a prequel. No, they can't do that now.
Thanks for the headache, you Mexican jerk.
I guess since it's been so long, it is kind of cool that it, been a bit time passed in the world.
My biggest fan.
It's been
as
7
depressing
years
as
since the
that
last
is.
fucking game came out. Damn. Answer machine.
When there's new messages, it blinks.
Okay, I think that's everything. Like what? Oh, phone book. We don't really need it right now, though.
The yellow pages.
Oh yeah, we do.
No dice. Hardly a shocker, she was a
Oh
celebrity.
shit.
Huh. I wish it was that easy.
Nope, not that easy. Yeah. Okay, it's stupid. You just dial him up. Hey, murderer! Yeah, I'm coming over.
I should grab this in case I need to
Finally, let me
snap
pick some
shots.
shit up. It's a damn quick adventure. Like, let me pick something up. Take a picture of the cat. Just because I can.
Better not. Knowing me, I'll end up with no film left and a million goofy cat photos.
Can I make her do a selfie? I knew that would be an achievement. Can I do a selfie? Oh, thank you. They got the double click technology. Oh, this is some nice fucking pixel art though. Can I do the selfie?
That doesn't need a photo.
Oh. The photo of the
I don't want to waste film on that.
What else would be something? The tequila bottle, maybe?
That doesn't need a photo.
No, I guess nothing else. This was Edna and Harvey. She would say, "Oh, Mr. Camera, yeah, you love tequila," or some stupid shit like that. And I would laugh, and everything would be good. But this is not Edna and Harvey. This is Kathy fucking Rain. I guess we looked at everything. I guess we're heading out till we don't even know where. Heading out to... Like, we don't really have a good lead. We don't know the address. Oh, yeah. That looks cool, though. Look at her little smile. Going to do our library check. Call of Cthulhu. Let me get my dice out. How successful will her role be here?
So apparently if there's a fire, I'm supposed to run through those gigantic double doors 10 feet away. Phew, I'm saved.
Can she run? No, there's no double click to run.
A plaque with some prominent donors. Interestingly, Deborah Sinclair is listed here.
Okay. Murderer murders rich people. Rich old white ladies.
Ugh, plenty of bad memories from this place. Being forced here for school was the worst.
Come on,
The old librarian lady was the meanest hag you could imagine, and she had it out for me from the start.
Okay, you had a reason. I was fixed to say, like, you're not doing schoolwork, you're just at the library. Hey, Mr. Librarian. You do not belong here.
I need some help, please.
Of course. How can I be of assistance?
Bro, why do you sound Shakespearean? Did you know Deborah?
What do you know about Deborah Sinclair?
She's fucking
Quite
dead.
a bit. Do you have a more specific line of inquiry?
Or why is your voice so sexy? Like, calm down.
What do you know about the murder?
I believe she was killed at her writer's retreat, stabbed to death. The police say the MO was
I knew
similar
that
to the other
already.
victims, with the shattered
So it's
mirror.
a
and
shattered
all that.
mirror, okay.
Where's this writer's retreat located exactly?
There's an area called Bear Creek, just on the border of the national park. Sinclair owned a small cabin there.
I know what it looks like from the picture.
All right, got it. That's a decent drive, so I think I'll head out there
Oh, damn.
tomorrow.
I might do 2 days of Kathy Rain. I don't know. We'll see.
What kind of books did Deborah write?
Books about murder.
She dabbled in many different genres over the years, but her main bulk of work could probably be defined as horror, mystery, or
Yeah,
a
the good
combination of
stuff.
the two. Afflicted, Dead Ends Meet, and the Jenny Payne trilogy are some of her most well-known
Payne.
titles.
Not Kathy
Huh,
Rain.
okay.
Ginny Payne.
Was she working on a new book when she died?
I believe so, yes. But I don't have any details to share.
Let me read it.
What do you know about the
Did I already
murder?
ask that?
I believe she was killed at her writer's retreat, stabbed to death.
Yeah.
Was Deborah a popular author?
Oh, yes. Even before her death. Afterwards, her popularity has reached
She
astronomical
just
levels.
died, didn't she?
I can imagine. borrowing one of her books now is out of the question, right?
Correct. 6 months wait minimum.
Damn, and
Yeah,
and there ain't
I
no
figured.
internet. Well, I mean, there is internet, but it's not the same. Damn. Is that 90s net?
What do you know about Deborah's private life?
She had quite an interesting life. Adopted as a child, and her adoptive father, Sebastian Willis Sinclair, was an accomplished author in his own right. Deborah's birth mother was a young homeless woman, and her father was a Native American.
Okay.
Deborah spent much of her
Uh-oh.
life trying to track down her biological father, unsuccessfully.
He found her.
Perhaps in some part due to her roots. Deborah's books have often contained subject matter inspired by Native American religion. She was childless and
Cool.
unmarried when she passed away.
I don't. That
Rumors
might be
say
a red
she was
herring.
gay, but God knows tabloids are quick to jump to conclusions. I don't think she ever clarified that matter to the public. If you are curious to learn more, I would highly recommend her acclaimed
I
autobiography,
ain't got time to read, guy.
Unbound.
Oh, I
I
might
got
check
murder
that
to
out.
solve.
Thanks for the information.
Is that what I just
What do you know
asked?
She had quite
Yeah.
a... Deborah's birth mother was a young home... Perhaps
Yeah, hold on.
if
Okay.
Oh,
All right. I guess that's all.
I'm looking to find some information on the soothsayer.
Ah, quite a few people have taken an interest in that case
Oh, I
lately.
wonder why.
That's so. Well, I'm not scared of a little competition. So, you got anything for me?
Ahem. Yes, I would direct you to the microfilm viewer at the end of the hall. We have full scans of all of the major newspapers dating all the way...
Perfect. I should be able to browse those for some
Damn,
articles
how
about the
far
murders.
back these murders go?
Indeed. If I may ask,
Money.
You probably heard there's a reward, right? I'm a
Cold
PI,
hard
and money
cash.
is tight, so...
I see. I suppose we each have our own ways to make a
You're
living.
just sitting here with your little glasses, read your little fucking book about their solving
Thanks.
murders.
I'll come back if I have more questions.
Very well. Good luck.
You can rent one of those if you lack a fixed address. Let's hope things don't come to that. A bunch of magazines. Mostly celebrity gossip, it looks like.
Any little Easter eggs in there? Little detective guy. I don't know him if it is. Oh, look at that. That's nice. Look at that pixel art. Oh, that's fucking cool. Shit, it's got some like depth to it. Oh man. I can't click on the guy. Come on.
If I need a book, I should use the computer.
The computer.
Some local hero from the
Lady,
Civil
it ain't
War,
that
I
hard to
think?
figure out the book.
Well, either that or Beethoven. That guy gets around.
It is for the programmers of the adventure game, though, so. 1998.
Okay, let's see here. It would take ages to look through all the microfilms since the killings began, so maybe I can figure out on what date the murder prior to Deborah's occurred. Hopefully I can deduce the date of the previous murder from the articles I picked up at the office. When I have a good date written down, I can view the corresponding microfilm and look for useful information.
Shit. Okay, I'm stupid right now. No, I wasn't trying to write that down.
All right, I've got a date written down. I
No,
can...
no. Okay, but we're not choosing that date. I gotta look at the newspaper. Wait, can I go? How far back can I go? Okay. The previous murder. Did it tell us? Okay, they died on May 8th. Ceiling signature mirror. Okay. Do I need to go look at a different newspaper? I don't see like huh. I guess I can look at May 8th, can't I? Is that what I'm supposed to be doing? Okay.
It's one of those advanced microfilm viewers. Ah, looks like there are no microfilms at all for the month of May.
Oh.
I guess that makes sense. It's the current month, and they probably scan the papers on a monthly rolling basis. Well, not a biggie. I already checked the more recent papers back in the office for soothsayer coverage, so I should focus on the earlier months here.
When was the last murder? How do I look at like previous newspaper? I guess her name. Get that book. Deborah Sinclair. Oops. Right. Oh, it said Dinkler. Oops. I like it does the clicking noises. That's cool. Yeah, we want her, Wasn't it Unbound? Yeah, that's it. That's the one we want. Okay, how do I find it? Oh, status unavailable, of course. Shit. They're all unavailable. Shit. Remote forest cabin, of course. David's mind is being reshaped by something primal and deeply unfamiliar. Uh-oh. That sounds cool. I would read that. Dating life has been a whirlwind of charm and mystery. Every man she meets seems perfect, yet something is strangely askew beneath their different faces and personalities. There's an inexplicable familiarity that she can't seem to shake. Okay, so clones or some shit, I don't know. We didn't really learn much from there. Now, I don't want to blunt force every day on this calendar, but...
We're still in...
So it was on May 8th, right? So I need to check the 8th of another month? Okay, I guess I'll try that. I don't know.
It's one of those advanced... No. I don't think this... I can't wait.
No. I don't know. Maybe I'm being dumb. Right, getting the 8s. Let me look at that newspaper again. What am I missing? But they have newspapers here. Wait, did that guy tell me about a year or something? Where's the fucking newspapers? Take a picture of him.
I don't want to take his picture.
Yeah, you do. Come on.
One more thing.
Yes?
I'm looking to find some...
Ah.
That's so. Well...
Yes. We have full scans of all of the major newspapers dating all the way back to the 50s.
Okay, well, I can't look at the 50s.
Perfect. I should be able to browse.
Indeed. If I'm...
You probably...
I see.
Okay, so he didn't even tell me no
Thanks.
fucking
Very well.
dates. Hey, what about this paper?
I don't see a reason to show him those. Anything I print should appear here. I think that includes printout.
Can I look up soothsayer on here? Probably not. Maybe. How far back do these murders go? Nope. That's just for book titles. I mean, I guess nobody wrote about the soothsayer. Okay, she was stabbed on May 8th. This chilling signature mirror. Okay. Bright Young Minds on the 15th. The science fair. I don't know if that's relevant. No, because nothing in May is relevant. Oh. Saturday, May 9th. Well, I don't see how this could help me find the date. I don't want to brute force all the days. Like, what the fuck am I missing here? The 5th victim of the soothsayer. Okay. This is the 5th victim. It can't have gone back that far. Okay, it was slain on the publication's anniversary of Storm Chaser. Okay. The previous victim, okay, Jane Doe. Why is that her name? Was slain on the publication's anniversary of Storm Chaser. So we gotta go look up Storm Chaser and it'll be that day. Alright. Doing the detective shit. My brain wasn't working there for a second. Alright. Publication date. The 4th. Okay. The 25th. Alright. Now there we go. We got the date. The first date. We'll probably have to do shit like that again.
Yeah, this date should be good. I'll search through a week or so of microfilm, starting from the date I've written down. Hopefully I can find some useful information on the previous victim.
What'd you get, Kathy? Let's see it.
Yes, there we go. I'll have these printed.
Is that the fucking Elder Scrolls
All right,
map up there?
rinse and repeat. I should try to determine the previous microfilm date based on the information in these new pages. That way I can make my way back from article to article, victim to victim, until I get all the way to the first murder. Let's see here.
Okay, we're doing... I gotta find the next one. The infamous soothsayer ranked up the heat on his killing spree as the latest victim, a young woman in her early 20s, was determined to have been brutally burned alive. Jesus Christ. On Constance Hill, so it's not just stabbing. This guy just likes killing. Why is it the soothsayer? Why do they call it that? Burns Jane Doe alive. Okay. Due to the state of the remains, Jane Doe's identity has been difficult to ascertain. Ugh. By indications of dental work on the corpse, there were no matching dental records anywhere. Okay. The lack of a struggle could mean that the victim was incapacitated, or they were surprised through a mirror. Okay, picking a public site like this is risky. Oh, where was I? This was a risky proposition for the soothsayer, but he may have banked on the fact that distant witnesses would assume that the fire came from the nearby fire pit. So we'll probably be exploring that. Mayor Adams offered this comment. As unpleasant as it is, I must ask you to be patient. Let Ed Cassidy, Chief of Police, Edgar Mitchell Brown, and his team do their job. APD has my full confidence. They ain't doing shit. And this is like a while ago. Back in April. The City Hall stands vigilant. Okay, whatever. For our extensive coverage of the previous victim, Deacon. Oh, Deacon? Wasn't there a Deacon in the last game? I don't know. Maybe thinking of something else. Be good, Pupper. For extensive coverage of the previous Deacon, Townsend, see issue number 842. Where's that? Issue 842. What number is this? This is 845. So what is this? Weekly? Oh, this is daily. Oh, yes, this is weekly. This is weekly. It said... What issue? Oops. 842. Shit, I'm gonna have to do... Okay. 3 weeks before here. Let me finish reading it though. The soothsayers claimed a fourth victim, an unidentified woman estimated to have been 18 years old, so it's not just old rich ladies. Her charred remains were found. Well, why do they think it's him? The soothsayer victims do not seem to share any obvious similarities in terms of gender, age, occupation, or social class, and the killing methods, location, and disposal of the bodies are all different. Okay. However, the killings have all occurred within the greater Cassidy area over a period of 3 months, which would indicate that the soothsayer is somewhat local to the area. Okay. 3 months. They got the task force. As of May 1st, the so-called soothsayer slayings will be investigated. Okay, that might be a 1, 2. Oh, they didn't have any in May yet. We'll take it. Like, is that as frequently criticized? Yeah, they need to be criticized. Okay, so 3 weeks before the 29th of April.
I know where Constance Hill is, but for now, I'll put Jane Doe on hold and see what I can find about the previous murder victim.
Yep. 29th of April. Okay, that should be it. Oops. Grabbed that microfilm. What a weird way.
Yes, this should be the right date. Let's see here.
Next murder.
Okay, let's have a look.
How many we got? I mean, 5, right? Soothsayer stages suicide of prolific deacon. Oh shit. We're sad to report that a third member of our community has been taken out by the so-called soothsayer, who appears to be Cassidy's first serial killer. Oof, the victim's name is Benedict Townsend, age 51, just a dude this time. Oh, okay, so he was a deacon, not named deacon. Our sources say that his death occurred on April 3rd, and that Townsend was likely murdered in a staged suicide by hanging. Damn, this guy just does every fucking murder. What the fuck did he do first? Townsend served as a deacon at the King of Kings Catholic Church. Damn. He was a beloved figure in the community. What the fuck? They just hung his ass? My heart aches for Ben's soul and everything he had left to give to the world. Take some comfort in the fact that he is with the Lord now. Getting not hung anymore. Murder is a sin, most vile. So what, is this a fucking supernatural man killing people? It's gotta be, right? I mean, come on, this is the fucking sequel. We gotta ramp that shit up. The King of Kings remains open as the crime occurred. Okay. Lone Star. The once popular Western themed amusement park. Built. Wait, anything else I need to know about this here? Like, how do I know about the first victim? The victim. Okay, this was on April 3rd. When was the last one? They didn't tell us here. Chief of Police phone hacked. Sinclair made the following statement. It's about time Hollywood hasn't been quick to recognize the cinematic potential of my work. I sincerely hope this marks the beginning of a great collaboration. And to my fans out there, rest assured that I will retain full creative control. I won't let anyone ruin my babies. Rumors of backroom deals. Okay. So when's the next? 3 killings in 2 months. Found dead on April 4th. Got hung. Somebody else was involved. The position of the body and other logistics don't add up if he was alone. So maybe we got a group of soothsayers, peoples. This scenario is eerily similar to that of Eric Holloway. There we go. The postman, who has met his demise on that ominous full moon night last month. His death was initially treated as suicide, but later revised to homicide. Now that the Gazette brings you the exclusive scoop, both of these killings, as well as the brutal stabbing of Nurse Rose Taylor back in February, are linked by an object left at the scene. Shattered obsidian mirror, colloquially referred to as scrying mirror. Okay. These mirrors have been used since ancient times to see the future or communicate with the spirit world. Oh shit. Does the soothsayer responsible? Okay. Do these murders have a religious motive? Our source continues. It's a signature. This killer is no hack. He hasn't left any other forensic evidence that can be traced back to him. So the mirror has to be deliberate. Townsend was a well-liked figure in the community, known for his charity work, and a long-time member of the church. 3 killings in 2 months. Cassidy, blah blah, we are not classifying these as homicides. Fuck you, Cassidy. What was the last dude's name? So we got Nurse Rose. It was in February. When was this last one though? What's the March one? What the fuck was his name? They didn't tell us. Is it? There he is. Eric Holloway, the postman. Ominous full moon night. So that's probably the clue. Yeah, and his name, right? Come on. And that guy's name.
Okay. I'll make sure to look into that church later and maybe find the address. For now, let's move.
Yep. It says full moon night. Is that gonna be on the fucking calendar? Yeah. There we go.
I'm on the right track with this date, but I think I've got the full moon and the new moon confused.
Oh, what? Oh, the full moon is this one. Well, sorry for not knowing my fucking moon symbol.
Yes, this should be the right date. Let's see here.
Whereas Kathy ain't. So I guess she's in a library. She can't smoke right now. I'm smoking right now, Kathy. Prominent suicide morphs into homicide. Initially reported as a suicide, the death of Eric Holloway on March 12th has been officially reclassified by KPD as a homicide. Because they found that fucking mirror there. Multiple reliable witnesses have come forward claiming that the victim was pushed off the roof of the building. Oh shit. There are no detailed descriptions of the perpetrator, likely due to the limited illumination of the roof area at night. Holloway led a quiet and simple life, working as a mailman for the city, and his said to have been well liked by his peers. However, there are unverified reports of mental health problems. Well, he jumped off a roof. Oh yeah, his fiance died. Okay. Police sources told us that there are links to the brutal motel stabbings of Nurse Rose Taylor on Statewood Day. Okay, so we know her, Statewood Day. But we're reluctant to share further details of an ongoing investigation. A creative protest of classical arts. I'm not gonna read that. Sorry, developer. Hopefully it's not a clue. Police raid. Cyber Shack. Internet cafe. Uh-oh. Okay. Roomfall under the full moon. On Thursday, March 12th at roughly 8 p.m., a 32-year-old man leapt from the roof of a 4-story apartment building at Verdant Street, instantly killing himself on the pavement below. Well, damn, you gotta word it like that, newspaper? Making for a grisly spectacle for neighbors and bystanders alike. Why the fuck they making it sound so bad? They need to fire this writer. Friends and neighbors claim that the victim had struggled with the death of his girlfriend, but no suicide note has been recovered. Events like this reiterate that mental health and grief counseling should be a national concern, with more resources available for vulnerable people in crisis. Okay, and the hotline. Wade Empire. Okay, so we got the next one. Getting all the fucking clues.
Eric's address isn't too far away, but I should learn all I can here before I visit any of the crime scenes. Coming up last, the very first victim of the soothsayer.
And we know what day. I bet one of these other days lets you click something. Like, come on, they had to have something on President's Day. This is just me checking if they had anything.
No. I don't think this data...
Okay, she doesn't want to look at stupid shit. She's like, nah, player, I ain't got time for that. Go to the right one. Alright, Kathy.
Yes, this should be the right date. Let's see here.
Satanist responsible for motel slaughter. Okay, so his first one was a stabbing, and his newest one was a stabbing. A brutal stabbing occurred at the Azura Sky Motel on February 5th. Our sources now say that there is an occult angle to this killing. Cthulhu! I'm playing a Call of Cthulhu right now as a quick adventure. Nice. The husband of the victim was briefly detained but released a day later. Law enforcement claims that he remains a person of interest. However, and confirmed that the cause of death was multiple stab wounds. Okay. Dude got stabbed. Motel. Oh, lady got stabbed. Not man. Age 47. Stabbed to death. Blood everywhere like a goddamn butcher room. Tippett says, wide-eyed. Continues to emphasize that the city is going to hell. You go ahead and print that. Neighbors report hearing a commotion from the room, but that was apparently a regular occurrence. You know, it's just people fucking. The motel. Taylor is survived by her husband and 2 children. Okay, so we got people to interview. Who declined a request to be interviewed. Damn, they were reading my mind. I did not. And Kathy, I'll find a way. Her husband was briefly detained but is no longer a suspect. Okay. This seems like the only person that had a family. Oh yeah, click that. Kathy. I don't smoke. I don't condone smoking, but Kathy does. Alright. We got a lot of fucking clues. Too many clues. Too many fucking clues.
Alright, that should be everything on the microfilms. I think I'll continue to focus on gathering information today and then head to each of the murder sites tomorrow.
Okay, damn. I wanted to head to the murder site now. Alright. I guess we're done here? Question mark? I want to go talk to that old elderly black woman up there. Nope. Can't do it. Hello, guy. I have a lot of fucking information I gotta ask you.
One more thing.
You're gonna need
Yes?
to take your glasses off for a while, buddy. So, I got this.
What do you know about Jane Doe, the fourth soothsayer victim?
Apart from Deborah Sinclair, I can't offer much insight on the soothsayer victims.
You don't know shit. Wow, okay, they crossed them out for me. Nice. What about the scrying
What do you know
mirror?
about scrying mirrors?
Not much, unfortunately.
They're not in any of
They're
her
not
books?
within my area of expertise.
You read. It's all your expertise.
Do you know anything about the King of Kings Catholic Church?
I'm not familiar with...
This guy don't know shit.
Are you familiar with the...
I'm afraid not.
Alright, this guy did not know jack shit. Oh, you can ask him. That's cool. I like that. I like that feature.
Can I borrow one of those magazines?
Yes, but only for reading here in the library. You're not allowed to exit the building with them.
Got it, thanks. This place has been around...
Well, that depends on your frame of reference, but the library turns 110 next year.
Damn. Must be one of the oldest buildings.
Most likely, yes.
Those boxes over there can be rented.
Yes.
Not right now. But if I'm evicted in a few
Yeah,
weeks,
might
I
have
might
to.
just take you up on that.
Oh, I sincerely hope it doesn't come to that.
Bro, you don't even know me, but I appreciate it.
I don't want to ask him about that.
Well, then why can I even click on it, Kathy? Why did you look at it? She's like, nah, that's stupid. I don't need to ask him about the computer.
I don't want to ask him about...
Well, what the fuck, Kathy?
I don't want to ask...
Ask him about the damn umbrellas. I guess it's so I could click on it, not for that.
Thanks.
Very well.
A workstation for the librarian. If I need to search...
Alright, grab an umbrella.
Nah,
Just steal
I got
one on
one
the
at
way out.
That an
Isn't that-
actual avocado tree? Sure looks the part.
Take a picture of that tree.
I don't want to waste film on that.
Set it on fire.
Oh, I'm all about starting fires, but maybe not there.
What about the, fire extinguisher? Oh, you can't. There's a map?
So, apparently if there's a fire...
Oh, yeah, okay.
No thanks. Ballet is not my kind of scene.
I'd love to see you in a tutu. Come on. Give me that DLC. I'll buy it. Just this, but she's in a tutu. Oh, she's not gonna go there.
Not yet. I'll focus on...
Oh, what the fuck else can you research? Guess you're gonna call people up. The classic. That's what she did in the last game.
Nope. Lots of tailors in there, but no rows. I guess that makes sense, seeing it... That won't work. Jane Doe is not the actual
Okay, it
victim's
wasn't her
name.
actual
It's
name.
just a placeholder name used to
What's
describe an
fixing to say?
unidentified woman. No dice.
Yeah, I don't.
Nope. Nothing. That doesn't make any sense to look up in the phone book.
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking there. I was just clicking.
Great.
I was just clicking.
I've
shit.
got the address to the church. I'll head over there tomorrow. I think it's time to see what I can find about the Azure Sky Motel. It's likely in this phone book here. Got the number. I'll call first and see if a visit makes sense. God knows I have to be careful with those last drops of gas left in the bike.
Damn, she is struggling. Look at that cattail animation. Props to the Pixel Man who did that. I guess she wrote it down, or oh yeah, call him.
No need to do that.
Am I missing something here?
No need. I have his address. Nope. Lots of tailors in there, but no.
What are we calling him? Okay, yeah. I was thinking the phone book called him. Like if you raise the fucking phone book up to her ear.
Motel, your oasis in Cassidy. How may I help you?
Hi there. This is Kathy Rain from Rain Investigations. I have some questions.
All right, then.
What do you know about the soothsayer?
I know more than I'd like to. I could have gone without a close view of his handiwork, that's for sure.
Damn.
I can imagine. A brutal stabbing, I take it?
No offense, but I'd rather not go over that again. It's all in the papers, if you're so dead set on getting all the
Yeah, I read them
gory
papers.
details.
Do you know anything about scry?
Only that our psycho killer enjoys breaking them around his victims, but I have no interest in understanding a nut like that.
So I hear that one of your tenants was murdered back in February? Rose Taylor.
No shit. Here I thought the boys in blue ransacked this whole place just for shits and giggles.
That happens more often than you'd think. Come on, man. Help a girl out.
Sorry for the attitude, but you know you're the umpteenth person to ask about that, right?
Damn.
I get that, so how about we stick with the short version?
Fine. No, I don't know anything that isn't in the papers. No, you can't see the room. It's rented out. And even if you did go in there, there's nothing that the cops or cleaners haven't removed since friggin' February.
Understood. So what about...
Yeah, he came by later to pick up the personal effects.
Yeah, give me that
I
guy.
just met the guy for a few minutes.
Did you catch his name?
I did, but I don't think he'd appreciate me giving out his name to some random
Come
lady on the
on.
phone.
I'm a detective.
No offense.
I am a bit offended, actually. I'm not some random lady. I'm a licensed private investigator, and a renowned one at that. Ever hear of the Whitmore affair?
That does sound familiar.
Well, that was me. Now, here's a friendly piece of advice. Choose the path of least
I will
resistance.
drive my bike up there.
I can be a much bigger pain in the ass than this Mr. Taylor, believe me.
All right, fine. It's Orson.
Orson.
Taylor.
That wasn't so hard, was it? Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
Passed her intimidation check. No sanity loss so far, except, I guess, library puzzles.
What can you tell me about Orson Taylor, Rose's husband?
Nothing much. Like I said, I only saw the guy once, a week or so after the murder.
Okay. How do you seem?
Like you'd expect. Messed up. Couple of kids, too.
So, if
sad.
Rose was married and had 2 children, what was she doing in your motel?
Now that's the million-dollar question, ain't it? You'll get no answer from me, even if I could keep track of
Yeah,
all of
why
my
would he?
tenants. I don't make a habit of
Bro,
sticking my
go-
nose in their personal affairs.
Huh. Was she a regular then?
Not really, just a couple of bookings in January and February. Look, I think I've
It
said
is a little
enough.
weird.
Any other questions, sweet?
Nope. Alright, goodbye.
What can you tell me about...
The Azure Sky is a long-time
Family business. Okay.
Oh, wow, quite a while. So,
We don't keep records of the number of tenants, but we have 50 rooms of varied sizes.
wait, tourists actually
Damn,
come
what
to
the fuck
Cassidy?
is in Cassidy to
Somebody
tour?
deserves a raise for one hell of...
No patriot of the community, huh? That's a shame. This city has a lot more to offer than people like...
To each their own, I guess.
Yeah, the city ain't that bad. Kathy, come on.
That's all, thanks.
You're welcome.
Google this Orson
Have a
man
great day now.
in the phone book. The classic way to Google.
All right, found the husband's number. Here's hoping he's willing to talk to me.
Hello, I know your wife was brutally stabbed. I need lots of questions about it. Got lots of questions, like how was the knife found? Why was she there? Was she getting fucked by another guy? Like,
You've reached
Kathy,
the
what could you
Taylors.
possibly
No one's
say?
home right now, but if you leave your details after the beep, I'll get back to you.
Hi, Mr. Taylor. This is Kathy Rain, private
was
investigator. I was
wondering.
wondering if I could ask you some questions.
that you're trying
You
to
can
forget
reach me at
about.
555-142-062. Thanks in advance. Bye.
Why would he want to talk about that? It'd be so horrible.
I think I followed up on what I can today for each of the different victims. Just one thing left to do. I noticed that the Gazette had the best coverage of the soothsayer out of all the city papers. I think it's time to pay a dear old friend a visit.
Alright. Can I pet the kitty real quick? Kathy, where's
Plotting
your
world
ciggies?
domination as usual, Mildred? I better get those pets in then.
The man deserves a raise.
Nothing out
Reanimate
there
that
but a
cat.
brick wall and a bucket load of misery.
Go visit my detective buddy. Oh no, it's Eileen.
All right,
What the fuck?
here we are. Let's see how E is doing.
Oh, what the fuck? She's just in a normal job now?
Nah, I'm not that desperate to get hydrated.
Eileen!
Hello, sunshine.
not
How's
look
my
happy.
favorite Christian reporter?
Oh, what do you want, Kathy? I'm on a deadline here.
What the
No
fuck?
small talk, huh? Can't I check in on a friend?
I wish, but we both know you only show up when you need something.
She's right.
Ouch. Well, I did have something I wanted to talk to you about.
Let's hear it then.
Wait, what is she? This is a newspaper? So she works for a newspaper now?
What do you know about the soothsayer?
The serial killer?
Man,
But-
that's sad. She broke up with her
Oh no,
lesbian
it's that
friend.
stupid reward,
at
isn't
Low
it?
Cross.
You betcha. Money in the bank, baby.
Yeah!
Oh, brother. I'd say this is a terrible idea, Kathy, but
Why? I'm
it's
a
not like you
detective.
listen to me anyway.
Oh, come on,
You wanna
Eileen.
stop
Don't
murders,
be like
don't you?
that.
No, don't even go there. Do you know how many times I had to go to HR to get people to stop quoting that stupid song?
Come on, Eileen.
Poor old Johnny Ray sounded sad upon the radio.
Art, make her stop.
Come on, Eileen.
Why? It's not a half bad performance.
You guys are like peas in a pod.
Ugh, well, now I lost my groove. I hope you're happy.
Ecstatic. Are you done wasting my time now?
Oh, lighten up, E. Aren't you thrilled about another big case? Teaming up, just like old times?
You can't just pretend nothing happened, Kathy. You fired me, remember?
I'll
I fired you?
Yeah,
What
right.
the fuck?
How do you even know you'll get that reward? This is Cassidy we're talking
Why
about.
not fire her?
I was thinking the same thing, but Lucas did his homework. He says this new mayor is the real deal.
That silly old man. He just wants one last case with his protege before retirement, even if it means you'll get yourselves serial killed.
Damn.
And I'm all here for it.
What the fuck, Kathy?
Of course you are. It's not like self-preservation is anywhere on your hierarchy of needs.
Yeah, really.
Can't argue with
smoking and
that.
drinking.
So, speaking of my, needs, what do you know about Cassidy's most prolific murderer?
Not much. You should ask Art. He's much more up to date on that stuff, being our crime correspondent and all.
What do you know about Deborah Sinclair?
I like her books, but I don't care much for celebrity gossip. Awful thing that happened to her, though.
Yeah.
What do you know about the woman who was burned
He's
alive
fucking
by the
killed.
soothsayer?
Oh, nothing. I hope that horrible demon is caught soon.
What do you know about Benedict Townsend, the murdered deacon?
I don't know anything about that poor man.
Hey, you're
Lady,
a
what
Christian.
do you know?
What does a deacon actually do?
Yeah, he's like a
It depends on the
priest, eh?
denomination, but a deacon belongs to a church and can practically do the same work as a priest, with the exception of sermons and rites.
Interesting, thanks. Are you familiar with scrying mirrors?
Look at this fucking
I think
pixel art.
so,
So
yeah.
nice.
You mean the black ones made out of obsidian,
There's a
right?
little laptop down there. With
Yep.
the fucking
What do you know about
screensaver.
them?
Like, look at all that fucking detail.
Not a lot. I know they've been around since ancient times and that they're quite popular in New Age culture today. My friend Meadow is totally into that stuff. I bet she'd tuck your ear off about it.
Oh? Sounds great. Where can I find her?
Let me call her tonight and ask first, okay? She can be a bit peculiar about things.
Sure. Not a problem.
Don't know shit
Are
about
you
this.
familiar with...
I'm not. My family, we're Protestants.
Do you know anything about Eric Holloway, one of the soothsayer victims?
Not really. I'm sure you know.
What do you know about...
She worked as a nurse, I think.
Have you heard of...
That's where one of those serial...
Yeah.
Bitch doesn't know
Thought it
anything.
sounded familiar. I don't know anything else about.
Bitch, you didn't know anything. Tell me about your...
What's your opinion on art?
Oh, he's a great journalist. I have a lot to learn from him.
But...
No buts, Kathy. Stop trying to stir up trouble.
But... Come on.
This is a nice place you've got here.
I guess. Beats the basement office we had before.
I miss Eileen.
Hey, E. Can I
We
have one of
hire
your
her,
cards?
Kathy.
Sure, go ahead.
Well, that's not gonna be some, do.
I wish they'd give me a quality camera like that. All I get to play with are budget knockoffs.
Ouch. Hang in there. I'm sure you'll get access to some quality hardware when you're more established.
Yeah, I would hope so.
Hey, this is nice. Doesn't feel as cheap as mine.
We gotta cut
Oh,
corners,
thanks.
Kathy. You
I
gotta pay
guess
them
that's one of the
bills.
perks of working at a paper. Access to quality printing.
Damn. How's the cactus?
I don't want to ask her about that.
Yeah, just how's that cactus doing? Can I have that roll
Hey, do
tape?
you mind if I borrow some tape, E?
You always want to take some shit off my table,
Fine.
Kathy. Yeah, give me that shit. That's tape. You know how useful that is in a fucking click adventure, Eileen? You don't understand. Tape.
Want to have a water
Endless
cooler moment
possibilities.
together?
Endless puzzles.
I have a lot of work to do, Kathy. Get to the point, please.
Jeez, you're no fun.
How's the family?
Hey, your brother is pretty hot. Mind if I...
Not a chance, Kathy.
Come on.
I don't want to ask.
I guess there's nothing else.
So, how do you like working here at the Gazette?
It's fine.
Fine.
That bad, huh? My condolences.
Come on, come work for
I
me.
shouldn't complain. I'm grateful to work at a real paper, but the
You don't get
stories they
shit.
give a junior like me.
I get it. Things are rough at the bottom of the totem pole. What are you working on right now?
Well, it's a feature about this old lady with a very nice pottery
Wow,
collection.
that's not exactly
Oof.
murder.
I feel for you, E.
It's pottery, come on. I like your tape
Thanks
roll.
for lending this to me.
No problem. Keep it. I've got like 4 of those.
Okay, she seemed nice that I was thankful at least. I got a lot
I
picks.
see you're still comfortable with petty crime.
Just a little bit.
Only when justified, E. Only when justified. I don't want to show that to her.
Show her my taser.
Put that thing away before someone sees it.
I don't want to show that to her.
Okay, so none of that. So what the fuck did I need to be here for?
I don't want to ask. I'll let you get back to you.
All right.
Well, actually, I'm going to snoop in your office first.
A few family photos. Eileen's got a big Christian family.
Come on, we got...
Man, her brother is a hunk.
Let me
Wouldn't
see
mind
the
getting
hump.
some of that.
Come on. We got
Hey,
cat
Art,
technology,
what's
but
a
we can't
synonym
see
for
the...
disappointing?
We can see it from here. You can't see
your
shit.
outfit?
Now that's just mean.
Nice, we
Ah,
got
sorry, some of us
ambient
couldn't
dialogue.
resist. Let me think. What the hell do you think
I'm
you're
looking
doing?
around. It's a damn quick
Oh,
adventure.
nothing. I was just admiring your
Exactly.
stuff.
Uh-huh. Why don't you do that from where I can see you?
Okay, there's probably
Fine,
gonna be a
yeesh.
puzzle to fuck with the calendar or something. How's your teacup?
Of course, he's a green tea guy. Drinking coffee like a normal person would be much too sane.
I'm not a coffee guy either.
Cacti rule.
Take a picture of this guy.
I don't want to take a photo.
Of your friend, maybe? Come on.
I don't want to take a photo of her.
Come on!
Some old sports trophy. Guess Art was into that in his oh-so-distant youth.
What's art? Why do you hate art?
Art Hopkins. Just the man I need to see.
That's so. This better be good.
Why do you hate art? I guess he's kind of a dick looking.
What do you know about the soothsayer?
What do I know? I made the soothsayer.
Yeah, damn.
Before
What
me,
the
he
fuck?
was the Mirror Murderer, the Cassidy Ripper, or whatever derivative moniker those dullards at the Times or the Sun could muster up.
Yeah, you did
Oh, wow.
come up with a nice
So,
name.
what's your take on the guy?
I could see right through you, Rain. You're a bad apple, and it stinks all the way up here. Finally got a whiff of that
Yeah,
reward,
I
huh?
like money.
Can't blame a girl for trying. You've got your sights on that money too, huh?
Who doesn't? It's 200 fucking grand. I got
There we
a
go.
juicy
Drop
new
them at
lead,
bombs.
too.
A new lead, huh? I doubt it's that impressive.
Nice try. I'm not gonna slip up. Word of advice: go back to your cheaters and insurance frauds and leave the soothsayer to the big boys.
I don't need to ask him about that.
I mean, I guess tell him. Ask
What
him
do you know
something.
about Deborah Sinclair?
Don't waste your breath about the
He's
soothsayer.
not gonna tell me shit.
What do you know about...
Certainly more than you. I'd be surprised if you ever picked up a book.
Damn. Well, I gotta look up the scrying mirrors then.
Are you familiar...
Don't waste your breath.
What do you know about...
Stop.
What do you...
Stop wasting my time.
It's just anything, guy. What the fuck? I have all
I
their.
don't want to show that. I think my Michiru is a newer model than yours, Art.
Come on, don't show
Newer
off.
doesn't equal better, numbnuts.
Yeah, this guy
Are you really
knows.
that desperate to show off?
This guy knows,
Says the
actually.
guy with his high school sports trophy on full display.
Yeah, that is true.
Oh, shut up.
Bro, she came up with the best comeback, I guess, for that.
I don't want to show that to him. I don't want to show... I don't want to show... I don't want to show... I
What
don't
the
wanna
fuck
sh-
does
I
this
don't
guy
wanna show-
got for me?
I think...
Newer.
I don't want to... I don't want... I don't want to show...
That
Oh, I'm sure he'd love that. An easy excuse for calling security.
I didn't get shit out of this guy. Oh, I can ask him about.
How do you think Eileen is doing here?
I don't gossip about coworkers. Take that shit somewhere else.
Wow. This guy is like, no, you ain't getting shit out of me. You ain't doing no puzzle.
I like your thorny little friends there on...
The cactuses? Yeah, I can't seem to
Cactuses.
kill them off, no matter how hard I try.
That's cacti, Art. Are
Yeah,
you
what the
sure you're a
fuck?
journalist?
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah, Kathy, shut up. Even though you're right.
I should probably look at that before I ask about it.
Well, damn, look at it then.
All right.
Okay.
I remember that. Something about a corrupt church. When the story broke, the place was shut down and some of the higher-ups went to jail. I shouldn't push my luck. I don't even know-
Again. What was that stupid shortcut to reset the layout?
Control-Shift-L, I think.
Can I pick your brain?
Yeah.
That's quite the story you've got framed up there on that wall.
Oh, yes. One of my proudest accomplishments.
What made you decide to investigate the church?
I had a family member in that parish. They told me some strange stories.
Yeah.
Didn't take long for
I
my
would-
reporter's instinct to kick in.
Oh. Must have been tough to ruin a loved one's place of worship.
They're better
Yeah,
off,
probably.
believe me. I'd prefer to keep them out of organized religion altogether, but at least now they're no longer associated with goddamn criminals.
What was the fallout? Some
Yeah, what
people
the
were
fuck did the
arrested,
church
right?
do?
If by some you mean a lot, yeah. 12 people charged,
What the fuck
9.
they
Damn.
do?
The state shut the church down too, right?
Oh, sure did.
What the fuck did they do?
That's a shame. They didn't have to punish the whole
Like,
congregation
what the fuck?
just
Somebody
because
was
the leadership was
bamboozling
corrupt.
these people.
You don't know what the hell you're talking about. That
I don't
place
know.
was
I
rotten
don't.
to
I
the
don't know
core.
anything about it.
Ahem.
It must have taken ages.
Half a year undercover. Now that's a proper investigation.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I wouldn't make it 6 minutes, let alone 6 months among a bunch of embezzling Bible thumpers.
That's why I'm the best.
Are we like risen him up? Like, what's the goal here? Seems like there's a puzzle here.
It must have.
Half a year undercover.
We risen him up.
That's dedication.
Ugh, too many. I could feel my gray
No.
matter shrinking with every psalm, hymn, and other delusion thrown.
Damn, so she's religious and they're just like shitting on religion over here.
What?
Eh.
Ah, that's
You're a
simple.
militant atheist.
Here I thought you were a
Kathy, you
militant
already
atheist.
fucking
like me.
fought ghosts.
Don't project your own issues with religion on me, Rain.
How are you
My
an
goal was to
atheist when
bring
you've
those
already
corrupt
fought like
assholes to
supernatural
justice.
forces, Kathy? Like, what the fuck? Don't make sense, Kathy. Oh, Cthulhu? No, he doesn't count.
How do you think Eileen is doing here?
I don't gossip about coworkers. Take that shit somewhere else.
All right, yeah, we're done talking to you, I guess.
That's a
Correct.
force of habit. A PI with blurry pictures wouldn't last for.
All right, this,
All right.
Okay.
I learned not shit here. Except the corrupt church, I guess. Does she have anything else to say?
Hey, E,
Yeah?
what do you know about this new lead that Art supposedly picked up on the soothsayer?
Yeah, give me that.
Nothing. I don't work with him directly.
Come on.
Maybe you could find out?
No, Kathy. I respect Art.
Come on.
I'm not gonna mess with his story.
I saved your fucking life.
I'll let you get back.
All right.
Oh, come on.
She respects Art too much to do a
We
little
gotta make
digging,
him be an
huh?
asshole?
That guy's a grade A asshole.
Okay, so that's what we gotta do. We weren't trying to rizz him up. We
Can
were
I
trying to
pick
make
your
him look
brain
like
for
a
just a
dick.
few more moments?
You know what?
A new lead.
Wait, what was the thing that made him talk?
What?
Stop.
I don't remember how I made it. Oh, yeah. You asked him about the shit.
Can I ask?
Sure.
Okay.
It must have taken.
Half a year undercover.
That's dead.
Ugh, too many.
She hates that.
It mu-
Half a year.
that
No.
Okay. But what is the other one? Does it sound worse?
it mu-
Half a year.
Oh,
That's why.
No, she didn't care about that one.
it must.
Half a year.
So it's this one.
That's.
Ugh.
Okay, and then
What made you decide to investigate the church?
I had a family.
Oh,
They're back.
she didn't like that.
what was the fallout? Some people were arrested.
If by some you mean a lot.
Damn,
Oh, sure did.
that's a shame.
You don't know what the hell you're.
Ahem.
Okay, that was all of them. Is there more I can ask him about?
Jeez, Do you get any work done in between those vacations, Art?
It's called foreign reporting. It must be an alien concept to a small-time PI like you.
Sure thing, buddy. Keep...
Come on, guy.
I don't want to ask.
You can't ask me about that.
This is...
Nobody asked for your...
Damn.
I see that somebody's desperate to milk their achievements on the high school sports team.
You were always picked last, weren't you, Rain?
What an asshole. Well, Kathy did start it there.
I don't want to ask.
What? Okay, I already made him look like a dick, it seems like.
Alright, that...
Okay, then.
Oof. I don't think Art's Eileen's favorite person
Okay, it
right
worked,
now.
it worked, it worked.
Hey, E.
Yeah?
Can I get that lead?
Man, I'm itching.
I bet, but I wouldn't know anything about that. Not that he's been my favorite person lately.
Yeah, I made him look like an ass.
You could still find out, right? Don't you want to ruffle that arrogant prick's feathers a bit?
Oh, well,
Pretty please.
okay, fine.
Yeah, you
I'll
want the
try,
murder to be
but
fucking solved,
no
don't you?
promises.
You're the best.
Either that or I'm just a slow learner.
Alrighty, it's getting late. I'm gonna get out of your hair before Art rats me out and calls security.
Oh, he wouldn't do that. He's not as bad as you think, Kathy. You guys are actually quite alike.
Fuck Art.
Oh god, you better take that back before you make me take up smoking
Oh, she
again.
stopped smoking, damn.
I
why
have
it's not
no
in
doubt you'll
inventory
be able to
anymore,
resist
no.
the temptation. Bye, Kathy.
Bye.
It was at the end of day one. Yeah. Evening one, okay. Oh, that's some nice lighting. Hello.
Rain Investigations.
Rain investigations.
It's me, Eileen.
Eileen, are you gonna
Hey,
join
E.
me
What's up?
for a spicy
Oh,
night
you
in
know,
the
just
back?
burning the midnight oil. So
Nope.
I wanted to let you know that I found Art's new lead on the search.
Yeah.
Amazing. Do tell.
What is it?
Well, you know those people who were killed? Apparently, they were all under the influence
Drugs.
of some
Uh-oh.
sort of illegal
Peyote.
drug.
It's gotta be some Native American
Interesting.
shit.
What type of drug?
I'm not sure, but this toxicology
Oh, it's a
report here
street.
says that the street name is Pyre.
Never heard of
Fire.
that one. I better go ask Lionel.
Lionel, who is that?
My man.
My drug... Well, a friend of mine, that's all.
Wow. So
Yeah,
Kathy
I'd say you
smoked
should
some
take better
weed
care
too?
of
Okay.
yourself, Kathy, but you've heard it all before.
Pretty much, but seriously, thanks, E.
Kathy
I owe you
probably
one.
does some coke.
Don't worry about it. Oh, and by the way,
He's a fucking
you know
biker.
Meadow, that friend
Hopefully
I was
not
telling you
meth.
about?
Yeah, what about her?
She said you can come see her tomorrow. She's got an RV over on the
Wait,
west
who?
side, Sycamore Lane 21.
Perfect. I'll go
Well,
talk to her in
somebody
the
I
morning.
can click on.
Okie dokie. I gotta get back to work now, but I guess I'll see you around.
You bet. Catch you later, E.
Bye, Kathy.
Fire. And that lady.
Higher, huh? I better call the cop shop and ask Josh about that.
Josh. Fucking Josh. Can I call up the police department right now and ask him, like, what is crack?
Reached Detective Everett, narcotics. I'm not available right now.
What is
Please
this
leave a
crack
message
thing
after the
everybody's talking about? Like, I need some
Hey,
details.
Josh, this is Kathy Rain. Been a while, huh? Let's meet and catch up. I have something I want to run by you. Hit me up at my work
Drugs.
number, will ya? Okay, bye. All right, I guess that's that. Let's see if Lionel is at his usual spot.
Break it.
Thanks for the headache, you...
Kathy out after dark. Downtown. I guess Drug Man is the only place to go to. Oh, look
I
at
better
this.
hope I don't get desperate enough for one of these
They
predatory
got the
loans.
reflection pixels. Look at that. They went up beyond. They didn't need to do that. Nice. Oh, that looks so nice. Smoke, Kathy.
Rockports and other cheap brands. I'm certainly not going to waste my precious relapse on shitty smokes like that.
Okay. Okay, she's got a good reason.
Looks like a seedy place. Pawn shops like this tend to be involved in all kinds of shady business.
Yeah, like this guy.
Hey, what's up, Lionel?
Hey, girlfriend. You here for the white stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Not this time, buddy.
I was right.
Oh, you broke?
Well, I am, but that's not...
She's not a
You
weed
just broke.
smoker. She's
Well,
cocaine.
I ain't giving you a tab. I'd never see my money back. No offense.
I don't want a fucking coke tab, Lionel. I just had some questions.
Whoa. What's with the hostility, girl? There's no reason to be unsavory among friends.
Yeah, come on.
Sorry,
Kathy, calm
rough
down.
day.
Be cool.
Can I run something by you?
Go on, then. I suppose I got some time to spare.
Bro, you would not have a conversation with a fucking drug dealer out in the fucking street like this. I mean, I guess you could, but... Nah, come on. Bro ain't here to talk.
What's your take on the soothsayer?
That creepy motherfucker got the whole town on edge, don't he?
I guess it's a
Funny
big
how
ass
City
city.
Hall didn't give a damn until one of those celebrity types got killed. Embarrassing look for the city, huh? I suppose it was just a matter of time until Cassidy got our own Ted Bundy. Place like this with no hope, breeding ground for psychos.
No hope.
What do you know about Deborah's...
Look, I don't know nothing about
I
those
don't read
murders,
books.
victims, whatever. Don't bring that shit up with me.
Damn, you don't know shit.
What do you know...
Nothing. What is that? Some new age shit?
Yeah, some,
Oh,
some nice,
never mind.
Okay.
Are you familiar...
You ain't serious, right? Do you remember who you talking to?
Oh, forget it then.
Bro's never been to church. Come on, drug dealers go to church. What the fuck?
Are you familiar with the Azure Sky Motel?
Nah, haven't heard of the place.
Some. Probably not most, yeah.
I don't need to ask him about that. Do you know Pyre?
Oh yeah. Strong trip, they say. I'd love to get my hands on some of that.
You ain't
Hard
got
to
any?
come by, I take it?
No doubt. I never got so much as a whiff of the stuff.
Oh, really? Who's slinging?
No one I know. Sketchy motherfuckers, though, whoever they are.
How so?
Well, for one, you won't find them on the corner like us, regular hard-working candy men.
Yeah, you're all salt of the earth. How do they conduct business then?
Well, they pretty much don't.
I'm not following.
Well, join the club, 'cause it's some real candid camera shit. Every now and then, one of them dope fiends starts yapping on about some creepy fucker giving them Pyre, and it's always on the house. Trying to run an honest
What the
pusher
fuck?
out of business.
He just
Some
handing out
kind
the
of
Cthulhu
obtuse
drug.
marketing tactic?
If it is, those people sure as hell ain't capitalizing on it.
Some half-assed DEA honeypot operation then?
No way. The feds don't give a fuck about Cassidy.
Who are these fiends then?
Nah, I don't ask for names. And the junkie clientele all look the same to me, no offense.
Haha. So you don't know anyone who could get Pyre? Some drug dealer you are.
Yeah, what the fuck?
No, I
Dougie?
didn't say that. There is this one person who just might be able to pull it off.
Yeah, he didn't say that,
Yeah?
to be fair.
A friend of the boss. Ultra wealthy connoisseur. Tries everything once, apparently. Rich. I mean old money rich. Deeply connected.
Damn, we got Illuminati
Quite the sales
shit.
pitch. Are you gonna give me a name or just leave a girl hanging in suspense?
Now. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Surely a gumshoe such as yourself is well aware that information is a commodity.
Come on, we're
I
cool, aren't
told
we?
you I'm fucking broke,
We
Lionel.
I've bought your
And I
drugs
ain't
before.
deaf. We're talking a simple exchange. If you find out who's slinging Pyre,
I
you
wouldn't
send
need
the
it
love lion a
then.
word.
Deal.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Loaded guy's name,
Please
please.
I'll help you out
It
later.
ain't a guy, strictly speaking. It's one of those
Transsexual.
transsexual types. Prefers to go by the name Hannah Verdue.
Oh.
Verdue. That rings a bell.
Transsexual in 1998.
Some French family,
Okay.
right? Mine owners?
You tell me. Sounds about right.
Hannah Verdue.
So what do you know about Hannah Verdue?
Verdue.
Not much, but I know she owns and runs a place on the south side. The Club
club.
of Arts.
Tranny club?
Catchy name. Casino?
Poetry club, if you can believe
Oh.
that.
I can. Sure sounds like an appropriate waste of money for a Verdue.
Yeah. I suppose those motherfuckers ran out of rooms to put golden bathtubs in.
Either that or mammoth wool rug suddenly went out of style.
Damn, well, where is it?
So that poetry club. Do you know where it is?
South side, that's all I know. Never patronized myself.
Alright, I guess that's all we need.
I don't want to. That would be a bad idea. A camera is the last thing a drug dealer wants to see on his corner.
Zap him, take his
Still
drugs.
carrying that little zapper? Just say the word, and the love lion will get you some real iron.
Thanks, but there's no need. If I'd want to go down that road, I got a license for concealed carry.
Damn, she got the license. She just don't want the gun.
I don't want to show that to him.
Because she knows she would fucking kill somebody, probably.
That's it.
Until next time.
Hothead Kathy. Crossing the street. Is there a reason to do that? I guess because it's cool? I don't know. Can I not go there yet? To the fucking Hearts Club? I guess I can look it up.
All right, found an address. They're not open until Friday night, though. Guess I'll have to wait a couple of.
Oh,
Ugh.
shit.
I'm beat.
Alright, so that's the end
You
of
want to
day
hit
one.
the sack, girl? Come on, then.
Probably have a weird dream or some shit. Oh, look at. Oh. Yeah, spooky dream. What's she gonna see?
So,
Old time at the detective.
there's something I need to tell you.
Oh, this office
Yeah, I
is
know,
cool as
kid.
hell.
Time to move on, huh?
Yeah. Is it that obvious?
Having a nightmare?
I wouldn't be much of a PI if I couldn't see the writing on the wall for this one. It was nice having you around, though, kid. You spruced up
Damn.
the place, I
Come
gotta
on,
say.
could've waited till you retired.
Well, don't get lazy without me. I'm sure you still have a couple of years of detective work left in you.
Oh, that's all I need. Just a couple of more cases. Then I'm riding off into
Don't
the
kill this
sunset.
guy. This guy's probably gonna
What's going on, Lucas?
die. Yeah.
What do you mean? Something wrong with my vacation outfit? I've always been a sun-kissed kind of guy.
Oh no. Dude was about to get hooked. That was weird. Alright, that is day one.
Okay, Kathy.
I will
Enough
probably
loitering.
play day two
Time
tomorrow.
to get back out there. You've got
No,
places
Kathy,
to be.
it's time to call it. I'm sure I fucking save. Yes. So far, it's seen the. I like the build up. Graphics good. Was everything good? I'm liking it. So I'll play tomorrow probably.